All these artists I just named can all sell out arenas by themselves. But the thing is, when y'all go to y'all don't think of him in the same light. But according to the numbers, he definitely is up there. In the genre of hip hop and sales, is up there. Top 5. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Russ, back at it again with another video. Today's video, we're gonna be talking about artist of the year. Obviously, a lot of people always talk about album of the year. There's a lot of guys that do their thing every single year, music wise and out of music, but what makes the artist of the year? It's just like, what really makes the MVP? Was it the guy that scored the most points? Was it the guy that had the most impact? Was it the guy that improved the most? I just picked my picks for artist of the year and why I think they might be in talks for artist of the year. First off, obviously I got Drake. Drake is always going to be in the talks for artist of the year. This Certified Lover Boy, probably about to be the biggest album that hip hop has ever seen, just in terms of like streaming numbers, like first day and first week in numbers overall. I think he's going to have like a million like sales like first week or first day. Like, I don't know, like Drake is gonna obviously do something like stupid, bro. This is gonna be the biggest first week we've ever seen, biggest weekend album sales we've ever seen. Drake is like LeBron with rap. He has been in this game for so long, but yet remains relevant every single time, and you can never count him out. LeBron just won a championship. Despite every other artist that puts out great music, Drake can just come through and just, hey, get out, like, you know what I'm saying, get you out the lane, get you out the way, and just drop and do his thing, which he does all the time. Like, Drake is obviously the biggest artist in rap, period, and honestly one of the biggest artists in the world. So Drake, he's definitely in talks for artist of the year. Another artist I got on here is Pop Smoke. Although Pop is dead, I still feel like he's definitely one of the guys that can be in the talks for artist of the year. We got Meet the Woo 2 that came out this year as well, and then Shoot for the Stars. But even when Meet the Woo 2 came out, he was gaining steam, and a lot of people were gravitating and finally getting like on his personality. His music was popping out, and they were attaching the face and the personality to the music, and he was, bro, he was literally like this, like he was definitely going up. So it's not like, oh, he died and then he gained steam. Like, he was gaining it, bro. He was working it. He was on his way up. Like, he was gonna make a name for himself, which he already did, but he definitely had put in the work to be, you know, he was one of the most talked about artists. I think he still is one of the most talked about artists this year, even in death. But even when he was here, people were talking about him like crazy, bro. That album got great reception, and then his last album even got a better reception. So I feel like definitely his personality was the thing that was what made people finally start talking about him more, because the music was there, but once you finally see the person and you feel like you kind of know them, you know how they think, you're like, okay, I can get behind this dude. And people started getting behind Pop, bro. And I feel like he definitely was one of the most talked about artists, most influential artists of this year. No matter what he put out or what he didn't put out, the effect that he had on the music industry and death too plays a part in that too as well. So Pop Smoke is on my list for artist of the year. Next guy we got on here is Lil Baby with My Turn and Bigger Picture. So My Turn is the album that Baby put out this year, double platinum album, spent 33 weeks on the Billboard Top 200. Baby's literally killing it. He's the most, you know, down to earth street, you know, dude that's in the game that everybody relates to across the board. He gets the radio hits, he gets the club hits, he gets the street credit, he gets the street love, he gets love from every direction without compromising his sound or, you know, his like integrity or whatever. He stays true to himself. He's on a Lil Wayne like run, especially with the amount of hits that came off his last album. He's literally in his bag. He's definitely one of the highest paid artists right now, for sure. He's just like that, bro. He's just like that. One of the other things that I feel like sets him apart, though, is Bigger Picture. When he put out the song Bigger Picture, which was a protest song, just like a lot of other artists had done in response to all the riots and the killing of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, people really started looking at Baby in a different light. Not just a trapper, not just a rapper, not just a hustler, but a young man that's smart enough to realize sometimes you gotta switch it up. Sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes you gotta think about how other people feel and give back to them. Baby is definitely no stranger to police encounters and the law system and different things like that. So he definitely can relate to how a lot of people feel, feeling oppressed, feeling like, you know, feeling like you're not safe. The fact that he was able to actually put that in music and actually connected with us, because a lot of artists try, but it just doesn't hit like that. Bigger Picture, bro, that song still hits me to this day, gives me goosebumps to this day. He did his thing, and he's still doing his thing all year long. That album is crazy. That album is definitely going down in his discography as one of the best albums to come out that he put out ever. That's obviously my album of the year. You know, that's what I want to be album of the year. So Lil Baby, he's on the list for artist of the year for sure. My last guy on the list, let me take some water. Let me take a drink of water before I say this, because I know y'all gonna get mad, but it is what it is. The last person on my list for possible artist of the year is none other than Youngboy, Never Broke Again, NBA Youngboy. Let me just break it down for you, bro. 2020, 1 year. YB had 3 top 10 albums. Some people only have 1 or no top 10 albums in their whole career. Cardi's never had a top 10 album. A lot of artists that y'all love never had no top 10 album. Okay, cool. 2 of those 3 were number 1. The number 1 album in the country. In 1 year, he had 2 of those. Some artists don't get 1 in their whole career. A number 1 album is pretty hard to get. These days, it seems easy. It seems like everything's going number 1 just because of social media, and you know, it's kind of a lot easier, but then again, it's kind of a lot harder because everybody can do it now. Just you got to get the steam rolling, and the sales got to be there. We're tending to normalize all this like success, but you got to realize getting a number 1 album is not normal. It's definitely abnormal. It's an achievement. Like, that's like winning the NBA championship. Like, literally, that's the equivalent of that in music. Like, yeah, my album went number 1. That's hard, bro. That's definitely hard. YouTube's most viewed artist for the last 5 years, every single song he puts out averages 2 million views in the first 24 hours. In the first 12 hours, he'll have about 1 million views. That's people actually going to the platform and clicking and watching the video. Like, bro, his fan base is crazy. All of these things were done without any radio play. Youngboy's music does not get played on the radio, yet it breaks records every single time. Youngboy has done a lot for hip-hop this year. He's done a lot to make it one of the leading genres in rap. Him and Drake as well. And a lot of artists like Lil Baby and Lil Baby. He's one of the top artists in the world, bro. Just the consensus of people online is just like, y'all want him to be bad for no reason, but he's actually not a bad artist. He's a great artist. Post is one of the guys that sees super success. Always album of the year. His songs go dumb. And Youngboy and his sales are the exact same. 1.886 million. The exact same. Only person above that is Uzi. Then we got The Weeknd. Then we got Drake. Drake and The Weeknd, pop stars. All these artists I just named can all sell out arenas by themselves. But the thing is, when y'all go to Youngboy's name, y'all don't think of him in the same light. But according to the numbers, he definitely is up there. But as far as this year goes, in the genre of hip hop and sales, when y'all want to talk that sales talk, Youngboy is up there. Top 5. Even if they did do something like this, I doubt that he would get it just because of how the game goes. But when it's only numbers wise, he definitely deserves to be in that conversation. That's the end of the video though. So let me know who you think would be artist of the year out of these people. Lil Baby, Pop Smoke, NBA Youngboy, and Drake. So let me know what y'all think, man. Even if it's not an artist that's on this list, let me know who you think is the artist of the year this year, man. So just get in the comments, let me know. If you like the video, leave a like. Obviously, subscribe to the channel if you are on this video, period, so we can go up. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I'll see y'all. It's Russ. I'm out.